Today, I'm going to talk about setting daily goals for my business, or critical drivers. When setting these goals, I ask myself, what are the things that if I do each day will help me hit my bigger goals or my KPIs? Now, if you haven't already, please make sure to watch my KPI video first. I'll put the link in the description. I see a lot of business owners who have big goals and they can show me what they do in their business each day, but then they struggle to define what success looks like at the end of that day. They can be busy for an entire month. Then they look at their financials and they're confused. Why is it that they were off from hitting their goals? This is a common gap I see in business. And this step of having critical drivers helps alleviate that pain. Now, critical drivers help answer the question, what does success look like at the end of the day? The way to perform this step is to start with the KPIs and ask what needs to be done each day in order to give me the best chance of accomplishing my goals. Now, when I think of this question for carpet cleaning, I first think of efficiency and rapport building from my technicians in the field. In order to meet my revenue and margin goals, I need to make sure that myself or an employee is performing a minimum amount of revenue per hour clocked. So I did the math to determine that $150 per hour of revenue will help me more than achieve my margin goals. Now, in the past, I've had issues where employees will rush through the jobs and then spend time on the clock doing non-revenue related things, like talking on the phone, spending a lot of time on lunch, loading up, or simply just hanging out. Some time for that in a day is needed, but I'd rather a bulk of someone's time be spent doing quality work. The way I manage that is by having a daily goal that a percentage of someone's time is spent on the job site actually doing the work. So in my case, with carpet cleaning, I set that goal at 70%. That means that 70% of the day should be spent on the jobs actually doing the work, and 30% or less should be spent prepping, driving, taking lunch, or anything else. Next, carpet cleaning is a very visual thing, and most of the time, the decision maker is on the job when we're there. People put a lot of stock into online reputation, so I want to make sure that we're having a big push to collect reviews. I have a goal to collect an online review from 25% of the customers we do jobs for. And finally, the faster money is collected, the easier it is to get. I've learned the hard way that collecting money from a client is like cleaning food off of the floor. The faster you get it taken care of, the easier it is. The longer you let it sit there, the more effort it will take. So my final critical driver for now is to make sure that if someone owes the business money, I keep on them until they pay. I do this by making sure that customers who owe us money are contacted every 5 days until they pay. There are several more critical drivers that can be used in a business and can be quite useful. And to be honest, I'm going to add several more as we grow. But I wanted to show you this step, as it is often overlooked in small business. In the beginning, I'm going to monitor these goals myself. And once I'm sure that they can be met consistently, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach my technician or the people who are responsible for these steps how to calculate them for themselves. And instead of playing investigator each day, I'll have them report to me their results each day. This will make sure that each employee is clear on what success looks like for them at the end of each day. And it will help keep them accountable, as well as streamline the reporting process and allow me to spend my time analyzing the results and coaching where needed, rather than crunching the numbers for myself. So I hope you found this valuable, and I'll see you in the next video.